All right, y'all. If you like this video, please hit subscribe. I'm over 400. I'd like to hit my goal of honestly 500 by the end of the month would be amazing, or at least 450. So let's do it. AFC West time. All right. So I did all these predictions already. You've seen them on YouTube. I've had them on Twitter. I think most of them have been on Facebook. I've got the Chiefs at 12-5. So this is after the draft. The Xavier Worthy pickup was an interesting one. We'll see if that guy is more than just straight line speed. But I've got the Chiefs at 12-5 because they've got some tough games on their schedule, but also as good as Mahomes and Reed are, Kelsey's 35, Chris Jones, I think, is only 30, still in his prime, but they did lose Snead. That was one of their best players. So they still got another lockdown corner, but that's a big loss. They lost Gay. They didn't lose a ton for a back-to-back Super Bowl team, but no one's three-peated for a reason. And I think as much as they can overcome teams having a target on their back, everyone's going to be circling the Chiefs even more so, not that they've won back-to-back. And I still think they'll be 12-5. I still think they'll be one of the best teams in the NFL, but I don't have them three-peating because no one's ever done it. If they do it, they three-peat after losing Tyreek Hill, good on them. Rashee Rice is going to be suspended for a few games early on. Health is important. We'll see. I still got them 12-5, though. The Chargers elected to go get Harbaugh and elected to get rid of both the receivers because of salary cap reasons. So they and didn't draft a receiver. So they early on, in the first round, they brought in Joe Alt and they went the Harbaugh style of rebuilding the line first. This is an interesting team. Their receivers are going to need to develop with Herbert. They lost Eckler, replaced him at running back. They've kept their pass rushers instead of their losing. They elected to keep their pass rushers instead of the receivers, which was really interesting of a move. I guess this is a belief in Harbaugh. I have got them at second in the division at 9-8, and depending on my 7 seed, if you'll see in a future video from the AFC East, teasing it, I think they could sneak in the playoffs. I've got them just outside right now, but that 7 seed is health contingent, and then the Chargers will probably be the next team to make the wild card. So I think they'll threaten for a wild card seed in Harbaugh's first year, but this will be a multi-year rebuild. If Herbert's got it, which a lot of people think he does, he's got arm talent, and I think Harbaugh went there for a reason. They'll rebuild that offense, that offensive line. They'll play Jim Harbaugh football. They're going to be tough on both lines. That's what he likes from Michigan and from the 49ers. So, yeah, and Stanford even. But I got the Chargers at 9-8. Broncos, this is fully belief in Sean Payton. I know they got Bo Nix. I think Stidham will start a few games. I just don't think Payton's going to have a terrible team. They could be 7-10, but I had them at 8-9. They're a mediocre team, but I think Payton will eke out some wins. They did lose Simmons on D. They lost Judy. But they still got Sutton. I don't know. They don't have amazing off weapons on offense, but they got more competent as the year went on. I don't know. I think they'll be a really conservative offense. They won't beat themselves, that kind of team. And that's usually good for, 6 to 8 wins. So we'll see. They'll be somewhere in that range. Raiders I've got last in the AFC West, and I've only got one team making the playoffs from this division as well, unless the Chargers sneak in. I've got the Raiders at 6-11. Here's the problem. I love Pierce. I like what he did last year. I like the defensive identity. They're going to rush the passer. Max Crosby's kind of the face of that team. But they did lose Jacobs, even though he wasn't great last year. I don't know. They're running him maybe better as a result, actually. But they didn't get a quarterback, and I don't think Aiden O'Connell's got it. We'll find out. But I don't know, man. They don't have a quarterback. I just don't see it with this team. I think that they need to get that quarterback, and they need to give Pierce another year. But they'll be tough on D. They saw it in the late in the season against the Chiefs. They were the last team to beat them. They smashed them. So they could be tough on D, and then maybe they'll be even better than that. But the offense, even with Devontae Adams and the weapon, and they got that tight end early on, but in the draft. But they got Brock Bowers, and they've got a good second receiver. They've got weapons for a quarterback, but I just don't see it. What do y'all think? Curious what you guys think of these two. I'm going to hit the AFC North and the AFC East, and then I'll show you. I'll hit my playoff teams in a video, so I'll do 3 more of these AFC videos, then I'll hit the NFC, and then I'll run through my playoff predictions over the next few weeks. You'll see at least a couple every week, and I'll start filtering in some fantasy videos and some power rankings leading into the season. I will be back live in mid-August with Fun Football Podcast and Blitz, and we're renaming the show to Blitz. And please subscribe if you like the channel. Share with your friends. I'm having a blast, guys. And yeah, more to come. I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun this season. I'm starting a Dynasty League. We will be doing a draft live on Twitter and Facebook. I'm really excited. And a guillotine. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all the content, and see you again soon.